Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I was just sitting here wondering if it was Saturday, and sure enough it was. I picked up the phone and to check and it said 4:44. Woo! Angels are with you. And yes, it's Saturday, so I don't know what you're going to be doing for fun tonight. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing for fun. I'm going to have to consider what it is I'm going to do with myself tonight. Thanks for being here, everyone. Spirit, what is it you would like the collective to know at this time, please? And thank you. We've got the Two of Pentacles. So there's a negotiation, balancing decisions, weighing options. Managing multiple priorities. Challenged by justice. Equality, fairness, the law of cause and effect. In the subconscious. We've got the Ace of Wands in the upright and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So there is a new project, an urge to create new opportunities, but somebody feels they've been working without reward. Or maybe somebody's feeling stuck. Justice has them in a state of stagnation. In the recent past, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a change, inevitable fate, ups and downs, woo, 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 destiny, intentions, expectations. Oh, don't you go. Ooh, the Lovers. Deep connection, strength of two together. In the near future, Five of Swords in the upright, conflict, abusive relationships. The lens that's being looked through is the Chariot. So there's forward momentum. There's a victory gained here. Willpower. In the environment, the Star. Rejuvenation, healing. Hopes and fears. Six of Wands. Victory, good fortune, and the result, the outcome. Knight of Wands in the reverse and an Eight of Swords in the upright. So it's a passion project. Somebody's angry. They got scattered energy. They're very frustrated. They feel as though they're in a victim mentality. They feel as though they've been restricted. They're in a state of conflict. The Star won. Gained a victory. The Star and victory again. This Star is surrounded by two victory cards. And then we've got solid foundations. solid foundations. And there's still some things hidden. Mystery. But there's a lot of positive potential here. The Emperor is here. And yes, there's a lot of positive potential. The Emperor is here, and the truth is being shown, and this is the end. This is the end to this rigmarole that's going on, and judgment is being delivered. And it's being delivered to, who's it being delivered to? Let's just tell you. It's to those who were in the trickery, winning at all cost mode. Okay? You're all shiny over here, being all shiny. There's weighing options, negotiations happening. There's positions in the limelight. Positions within the limelight. They're trying to make negotiations, or there are negotiations happening right now for these positions of limelight, and they're being challenged by justice. So whoever, the law of cause and effect. So these people who are vying for these positions in the limelight, they're being looked at. The truth is out. The truth is out. The Emperor's got the truth, and he's putting an end to some shady business is what he's doing. Yes or no? It looks like the answer is yes. This person perhaps was puppeting people, using people, playing with their lives, however they thought that it was appropriate. There is an Ace of Wands here, new projects and potential beginnings. But whoever this is, they feel as though they worked without reward. They did a lot of work. They did a lot of manipulation to people. And they felt that that effort deserved a reward of some sort for some reason. Ouija board. In the recent past, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So, oh, goodness. Ugh. What do we got here? The snake is being a chicken, worried about self-preservation. We've got the Lovers here. They were thinking they were going to be somebody's lover. Want to be my lover? They thought they were going to be somebody's lover and get out of this mess. That was their intention. Or that is their intention. They're playing around at being teacher. They didn't take... Yeah, they were just playing. They were horsing around. They were horsing around with their role of teacher. They thought they were going to get this love connection, but it didn't work out. They were playing. They thought they were going to get this love connection and wind up on this spiritual throne. That's what they thought. And now they're in conflict in the near future. There's disagreements, there's loss, there's competition, there's defeat, theft. They were expecting that their acting job was going to get them a position of privilege. They were expecting that their ability to pretend to be somebody of importance was going to get them a position of importance. Could be that these lovers have gained a victory here. They're moving forward. Whoa. Remember, the mother and child, or a specific child, gained a victory and is going home, moving forward. This star child. This star child gained a victory, surrounded by victory. And there's peace and a promise. Or a promise of peace, a victory, public recognition, good fortune, perfection, handled perfectly. Handled perfectly. But you do have a Knight of Wands here in the resulting energies who's impatient, the wanting to bring conflict. They're in this Five of Swords energy, so they're like, poo poo, duke it out, right? But they're feeling as though they're being restricted. They're in an Eight of Swords, negative thought form, mental prison. They're conflicted and stressed. They may be behaving recklessly. Home. So you could be going home, making a journey, going home at the end of the cycle. There's these vain people. They could be concerned about wealth security. They might be having some anxiety, some fear and anxiety around what's coming. Yeah, man, they're like, they caused all this drama. Somebody's trying to negotiate. They want a position in the limelight. And they're facing imprisonment. Justice is here. They're being challenged by justice. They're being challenged because they puppeted people, because they used people, because they directed people's lives, and they didn't give people the opportunity to choose for themselves, to let their inner child shine and live and be. They're challenged because there's a courtship here. And the law of cause and effect is in order. There is an Ace of Wands, power, potential beginnings. There's a Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So they feel like they worked without reward. And it could be that they were using, I don't know what kind of practices they might be using, but they felt like whatever it was, they were working without reward. It didn't get them what they thought it was going to get them. They didn't get the marriage. They thought they were going to get this marriage and have a position within the limelight and get a position within the house. The snake is here in a state of self-preservation, seen as a chicken. There's this wheel of fortune, this karmic cycle that's being done, and the main male is here, right alongside this snake. Like, hey, homie, I see here you've been playing around. You even taught people how to play around, how to horse around here with my love relationship. Yeah, I've been looking at you. Yeah, I've been looking at you. What you been doing there, little snaky chicken? What you been doing? Yeah, this main male is high honor. And this snake is obviously a false person. Alrighty then. Teacher at play. Teacher at play. In regard, freaking love twice. That's all they did was play with love. All they did. And they taught people how to play with love, how to use love, how to manipulate love. They're under judication for this. I'm just going to pull that card right out. Oh, and this is over. Where's my thingamajig? The judge's hammer. So yes, these ones were in conflict here. Those who are in privileged roles right now, they were acting, they're pretending, and they were expecting that through conflict, through bullying people, and through abusive relationships, they were expecting to come into this great fortune, but they did not get sudden wealth. They didn't get it. They thought conflict was the way to move forward, and it just didn't work out like they thought it was gonna. This bloodline or whoever this is, they gained a victory here. Whoever's involved in this courtship or whoever they thought they were going to play, they thought they were going to marry somebody and wind up on a spiritual throne. So whoever this is, whoever that child is that's being remembered, is this person that they thought they were going to bind them in another contract, in a love contract, and that they were going to wind up on that spiritual throne. This snake, chicken, false person. Courthouse. The lens is being looked through right now. Everything's in the courthouse right now. And there's a victory here though for this child or this family line or whatever. Because Chariot's here. Forward momentum. They're in the courthouse. The star is at peace. And there is a promise. Oh, main female. Look at that. And she has expectations of a gift. And she's the privileged lady. There's a victory. Perfectly. Done perfectly. And there's going to be a change for this mature woman. Whoever this is, she's going to be experiencing a change. There's a passion project. Somebody's angry. They got scattered energy and they're bringing forward conflict. They feel as though they've been restricted. They're having a victim mentality thing. And there's home here. They might be in bad health. Yeah, mature man. Mature man is in bad health. And there's a change happening for this mature woman. They could be going on a journey. They're very concerned. This community is facing poverty. And the pathway is open for this house. Home is here. Like in the outgoing energy, or in the result, there's home. So it's like there's a going home. There's an end to this. There's a going home, a pathway home. Yeah, a pathway home. They're envious. They wanted a limelight position. They're trying to negotiate. They want a contract, but they're facing imprisonment. Excuse me. They failed. They failed. Their plans failed. Justice is being served. There is a courtship that's challenging them. They're challenged because they were manipulating people out of envy. They were manipulating people out of envy. And then they tried to blame those people for being bad or whatever, but it was all them. They're challenged because they don't know what to do now. They didn't get the marriage. Their divination tools or whatever may have told them they were going to get this marriage, but they didn't get the marriage. It didn't work out. There's an Ace of Wands, so there's new opportunities and stuff, but they feel like they've been working without reward. They didn't get the marriage. And look, envy's still here on the bottom. What the heck? I've been trying to get rid of that. Fear. So it could be that they weren't able to cause fear, and because they weren't able to cause fear, whatever they were working for, it didn't work because they couldn't cause fear, and that meant that they couldn't like play protector. And they're in grief about this because it's over. Like this could be the end of them tapping into the root chakra or the sacral chakra of whoever, divine feminine masculine. Like it's over. Whoever this person is, there's justice being served. This is the karmic wheel. The main male is here. He's high honor, and he's right next to this snake, this chicken, who's trying to preserve themselves right now. They're seen as a false person. There is some concern about health, or somebody's paying attention to their health. The physical vessel that enshrines the soul. The expectation here, we've got judication. We got a teacher who was horsing around, who was playing. with these lovers. I mean, like double playing, really laying it on thick, messing around hard. They're under judication, and this is ending. These lovers may be at peace right now, in a state of gratitude. They're courageous. So, yeah, they thought that by bringing a Five of Swords, these privileged personalities had expectations that by bringing theft and trickery your way, conflict and upheaval, that somehow they would come into this great fortune, but it didn't work. They didn't get the sudden wealth. And they're not happy. We got the Chariot here and remembrance of this. There's a mother with her back and then this child. So the Chariot, and then there's a remembrance. This could be a victory. Courage, whoever this person is, this star energy is courageous, got a victory. And there's something going on in the courthouse right now, and somebody's being found guilty. Yeah, so this person has friends. This person has friends. They're the star, main female. She's at peace. She's a privileged lady who is expecting a gift or has expectations of receiving a promise, or maybe she is receiving a promise. Maybe she is the gift. The star, the rejuvenator, the healer, right? The spiritual fortune. Yeah, they're under judgment for coming against this person. Judgment is being it's right here in the environment. You got this star who's a main female, privileged lady. She's at peace. She's getting a promise. She is a gift, or she's expecting a gift, and she's expecting judgment to be passed in this situation, what has been happening to her. And it is occurring right now. And the lens that's being looked through is the courthouse. So in the courthouse, judgment is being made. And it looks like it's probably on behalf of this star, because there's victory here. In both places. In both places. There's victory. You hold it. Let me see if I can hold it still enough for you to read it. So this star is surrounded by victory, 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 and it's seen as perfection. And there's a change for this mature woman, because this main female has her freedom. She gained her freedom. And that means there's a change for this mature woman. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. This mature woman still thinks she can change the past. And in the outgoing, we've got the Knight of Wands reversed. So if somebody's frustrated, this mature man is in bad health and he's very frustrated. He's bringing conflict still. He feels like he's restricted, maybe like he's in a mental prison. Maybe he can't use his mental like he once did. Maybe he's feeling like a victim because he's in bad health. And he's blaming home, who is restoring balance. You are entering relationships that are for the highest and greatest good and your purpose. You are a being of love, and you know that you feel good when you can be of service to others, when you can help others. So yeah, Two of Pentacles. Somebody's trying to negotiate. They're trying to balance stuff. They're trying to hide evidence. They want a position in the limelight. They're facing imprisonment and they failed. They're challenged because they were manipulating people and now they don't know what to do because justice is being served on behalf of this courtship. They're ready. They're ready and they're ready to go. There's arrangements made and preparations being made in the justice system, the law of cause and effect for this courtship. They're ready. They're coming together here. They weren't able to get the marriage. Their predictions were wrong. They feel like they were working without reward. You're not in fear, and there's an ending to this, and they're in grief. They're in grief. They were trying to rob you of your reward. And this is still in their mind. This is still what they want, but they're in grief because it's over. They can't. They're a false person, snake, chicken, trying to preserve themselves. They're worried about their health. The main male is here. This is the karmic life cycle. It's destiny, and he's high honor. And it's fated. Everybody can pick it up in the cards. Everybody's picking it up in the psyche. It could be that this was foretold. Everybody knew that this was happening, and that's why they were fighting so hard, teaching others to play around with love, horse around with it. They're under judication for this, and that's kaput. It's being put to an end. And these lovers here, they're courageous, they're at peace, they're living lives of gratitude. Yeah, these ones they couldn't flip eternal love. They're under judication. There's a coffin here. They didn't get the eternal love. They couldn't get that contract that they thought they were going to get. Whatever information they had must have been false or manipulated somehow. Yeah, you're coming into your promise. You're coming into your promise. Boy, these ones who were privileged, they thought that they were going to come right in and grab up your great fortune here. But they're not happy because they didn't get it. All that work that they did, all that abuse that they set out and put into the world, and they didn't get what they were going for. They're in a nightmare. They're stressed out, and they could be very well dominated at this point. You have a new family tree. You got the Chariot here. It's a victory. Gonna wed into a new family line. Obviously, this previous freaking whoever this was didn't have your highest and greatest interest at heart. They're in the courthouse right now. Your friends are testifying, or your friends are here with you. This is vitality, creativity, a new family tree. You're the star, you're the main female, you're at peace, you're coming into a promise. You're the privileged lady, expecting a gift. Or maybe you are the gift and you're expecting judgment here to be called, and it's being called, and this is stopping. This is ending. And people, these ones are in fright and they're on overload and they could very well be homeless right now. Gain. Conclusion. It's the conclusion. The judgment is that this is going to be stopped and this is the end. This is the conclusion. You've gained a victory. You're sitting here in a 6 of Wands. You gained your freedom. Perfect. Perfect. And there is a change here happening for this mature woman, but she thinks that she can still change the past somehow. She doesn't want to be lonely, or maybe she is lonely, facing loneliness, disappointed. She doesn't really have any regret. She still thinks that there's still something to do, or maybe it just hasn't set in yet. This natural disaster. Knight of Wands reversed, conflict, stress, scattered energy, anger, victim mentality with the 8 of Swords, restricted, bad health, mature man, blaming everybody, having some risk, some natural disasters, struggling to survive. Home is here with balance, restoring balance. These ones they're nutty. They're refusing to listen. They're refusing to listen. And they're going to have to use caution or face an accident. It's like, wow, man, there's like, you got to live and learn, man. You chose your profession, I guess, right? Everybody chose their profession and what they wanted to do. But you're coming into, look at this, you got sweet dreams and care and marriage. Isn't that nice? Huh? And with that, I'm going to go ahead and leave this one. We're at almost 38 minutes. So I'll see you on the next one, everybody.